But anything that helps cover my face probably helps. All right, check it out, everybody. My name's Papa Bear Grunt. At least that's what I go by here on YouTube. Uh, Made a couple notes, man. I've been standing on the sidelines for way too long. I've been sitting here in this place since January 2021. I watched AMC stock, the volume, go up over billion shares a day, more than one time. It wasn't, I mean, it was multiple times, you know, and throughout the entire process, you know, I noticed that every time we started to run, Adam Aaron and the crew always found a way to freaking shoot us right back down. And in the beginning, I actually really thought that it was hedge funds that was doing it, but now I honestly feel like Adam Aaron and the board put this whole thing together, man. Not necessarily the whole, Reddit, GameStop nonsense, but once they realized what was happening, man, it didn't take them long to feed in on it. And honestly, I don't know how any of some of the actions that Adam Aaron did throughout the course of this play can't be considered freaking market manipulation, breach of his fiduciary duties. There's so much stuff out there. I mean, there's Twitter messages and Twitter posts of his that should be able to be used as evidence against him. He sat there and he fed everybody hopium, like everybody, like he was on our side. Everybody, oh, I'm with you apes. I'm the biggest ape. No, you're a freeloading ape because you got all your shares for free, bro. We paid for ours. That's why it doesn't hurt you when you take people's freaking shares like that. You take 90% of somebody's shares, you know what you're doing to people, Adam Aaron. You know exactly what you're doing. And you got to sit there and try to explain to folks, I'll give you $10 and $1, and then it's still the same thing. But we're not all slow like that, bro. If I have 10 $1 bills as opposed to one $10 bill and the price goes up to $50 a share, how much is that for 10 $1 bills? How much is that for one? Come on, man, get out of here with that bull crap. We are not that daggone slow. I wish you would understand that. The only thing y'all have on us is money. That's it. Hopefully you understand that. The only thing you have on us is money. Your money gets you places that we can't get. Your money gets you freaking things that we can't get because we can't afford to pay somebody for the freaking results for things that we want. I honestly, truly don't see how you, Adam Aaron, are not facing any type of retribution for what's going on throughout this play over the past 3 years, actually. If you think about it, I honestly believe that you, Mr. Aaron, you are just a crook, bro. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying, but yeah, that's my opinion. All right. I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm not a freaking day trader or any trader like that. I'm just a regular retail investor. All right. Disabled veteran. I actually started trying to learn the stock market back in 2009, believe it or not. My last deployment to Afghanistan. On my downtime, I head over to the computer room, jump on a computer, and check stock prices, this, that, and the other. So I slowly started to introduce myself into the stock market back then because everybody in America knows they don't teach this stuff in schools. They just teach our kids how to be good workers. So, let's see. Gave my name, background, veteran, this, that, and the other. Here's the topic that I really want to try to discuss. I remember 3, 4, 5, however many months ago in some of these interviews that we got recordings of. How is it that Adam Aaron knew back then that what the price was going to be right now? This keeps blowing my mind. If you think about it, that man said back months ago That post split, AMC is going to be like $30. And if you look at APE and AMC's price action today, I mean, that's damn near, look at it. If it's not setting up for freaking APE to take a little bit more of a run up to $3 and AMC to just keep on falling down a little bit more down to $3, come on, guys. I mean, the blatant corruption is ridiculous. The SEC does nothing for us. I don't even understand why we would even pay any type of money for that organization to do anything, because they honestly don't. They are just like the police. The SEC is weaponized against retail investors. I say that again, just like the police, who are supposed to serve and protect civilians and citizens, the SEC is supposed to protect retail investors from the criminality that's going on in the stock market. But that doesn't happen. I've noticed over these past few years that more small investors get freaking trampled all over by the SEC than any of these hedge funds, any of the freaking CEOs, any of the market makers, any of anything. They're more than happy to spend their money to come after us over some nonsense. I mean, come on, man. How are we going to freaking make a stock price freaking run, stop, and just freaking barcode all day long? How many retail investors would that take? Honestly, none of us have high frequency trading. So how could we do it? How could that be us? We don't have access to the dark pools. We can't park buy orders and push sell orders when we want to. We don't have what's called a infinite liquidity pool, which really, like, how can you have supply and demand if you have infinite liquidity? There's no such thing. How? It can't be done. That means you have an unlimited supply. Unlimited supply, because you have unlimited access to make as many shares as you want. Oh man, I say the corruption in the stock market truly blows my mind. I still honestly can't get over it. That man said the price of AMC stock is going to be $30. We'll say $30 after the reverse split. And here we are. What, today's August 14th. And let me go look and see what the current price of AMC and APE are. Current price of APE is $2.06. And current price of AMC is $3.38. That right there. I mean, that shows me that they got it set to where they're going to let. Actually, here's what I think they're going to let happen. They're going to try to push APE back up towards that $3 mark, so they get a bunch of them APE tards or whatever everybody calls them, to keep on buying that crap, thinking that they're going to get some money on that arbitrage, and then they're going to drop something on them heavy. And hey, if you was greedy, trying to be greedy, I guess that's what you get. But I honestly don't understand. AMC is down 35.9%. Excuse me. And APE is up 16.5%. So, where's all you arbitrage players at? Oh, I hope you had the millions of shares to get that money, to make that little bit of money. I'm telling you, man, because if you only had a small amount of shares, your arbitrage play was garbage. Honestly. At least in my eyes. I'll say that, in my eyes. Say something about honestly about the stock market. Probably get chastised for that. So 338, 208. So that's $1.30. $1.30 difference between AMC and APE. So let's see what happens by the end of the day. Let's see how close each of them are to $3 a piece then. I say right now they're just going to keep barcoding AMC in the area that it is. But here, probably sometime today, tomorrow, that's when they're going to let APE jump up to right around $3, somewhere in that area. That way it's as close as possible. $35 after conversion if the conversion gets to go through, which that'll be the next topic that I touch on. The judicial system let us down. And actually, I believe the judicial system violated our civil rights by telling us that we could not opt out of this settlement. I don't understand that. I mean, they don't. Apparently, they never looked and seen that we've been lied to, hoodwinked, basically stolen from, in the form of a dividend. I'm gonna give you a dividend, and then you wake up and 40% of your equity from your AMC is gone. How is that a dividend? I've never paid for a dividend. Imagine being a resident of Alaska and you go to get your permanent fund dividend and they tell you have to pay for it. What kind of crap is that? Come on now. Come on. And then you assign voting rights to a dividend or a preferred equity unit. You don't even know what it's called, Adam Aaron, do you? You're probably confused as we are. You're a puppet, bro. You let take over your command. You don't understand the support that you had for AMC. You had so much retail support. Let's see what them numbers start looking like here in the next few months. The next couple quarters are going to be good, yeah, because you already got some stuff set in line. Barbenheimer, this, that, and the other. But let's see after that. Let's see after all this nonsense is said and done. Everybody that you burned will never conduct business in your theaters ever again. Can you imagine that, Adam Aaron? You almost single-handedly are going to be the one to put AMC out of business with this nonsense that you just pulled. I hope you and your family and your friends are happy about that. I know it probably ain't going to matter to you too much because what, you got $50 million out of this last year. You gifted your kids, 250,000 shares for at least two of your kids. So if they haven't sold theirs off or been lending theirs out to freaking earn some money, who knows? Who knows, man? Whole thing's fucking ridiculous. Pardon my language. But once again, I just pop a bear grunt. Try to be around. I finally got the nerve up to get up here. CSI, if you see this, hey, bro, don't let them kids talk about no toothless bet, bro. It's not your fault. I know it. I know for a fact. It ain't easy. I know. All right, till next time, it's Papa Bear Grunt. Love y'all.